Aye, birth of a new star. Look up. Aren't they beautiful, looking upon us tonight? Anyhow, shall I continue? I see you slowly falling asleep. Seeing your face reflected in mine, I had a moment of clarity. I watched in trepidation as it morphed, completely consumed by you. I had become your flaws. Your hibernating lips finally surfaced, poison spouted from your mouth. Your selfish words, now black fumes. I can see everything so clearly now. You're the embodiment of toxicity. Dear listener, just remember that here you're safe. Nothing exists except this corner of the world for the moment. Let your thoughts get away. Concentrate on the words and my voice. I'm here to tell stories. The next one. I remember standing on the edge of the pier, stones stuffed in my pockets, wondering what awaits me at the bottom of this lake. I dreamt of meeting schools of fish and exploring sunken ships, but the rainbow fish rose to the surface in front of me. I watched, transfixed, on the iridescent gills, pulsing, at work filtering out water and absorbing air. It occurs to me that I do not possess that ability, and it all became clear, as crystal clear as this lake that could never be the home I thought it might be. On Earth, I'm drowning, but at least I can breathe. So many years spending looking for purpose, a lifetime of feeling worthless, made to feel not good enough, criticized by the one that I loved, all that time being conditioned, made loving myself a difficult task, an enormous ask. I sought help, tried to be brave, and began to believe that I could be saved. I started writing to aid my recovery, working on who I'd always wanted to be. It all became clear. It was so plain to see. The answers had always been inside of me. The knowledge I had gained, the lessons that I had gleaned from pain, it suddenly sprung to mind. I had not suffered in vain. I could help heal wounds of others, let them know that they are not alone. My words could start to cleanse the infection, provide the comfort that had not been shown. So I will stitch a world from my verses, a safe place to bleed out your deepest fears, a place full of hope and healing. You will always be welcome here. I will spill out my thoughts onto a page, hoping that you will engage. Hope you realize that you're not a freak, certainly not weak. And even if you cannot yet speak of the hurt that you feel, all the abuse that you've suffered, that will show you the way, so that maybe someday you too will be able to say, I'm worthy. I went to sleep last night under the guise of night. Demons stroked my head as a mother would her crying child. Lullabies they sing with love and rage, and under starry nights my nights did rain. When I woke, the silence broke, and my vision was lost from my dandelion dreams. Hellfire fell, my skin had flayed, curled, crisped, and curved as a book page is torched. So too was the souls of my oppressors and me, forever connected through pain, love, and screams. Indescribable sight took grip of my mind, flooded my senses of awareness, and though as the sun burns our morning sight, the vision did show, and I found myself in hell. at the center of God's playground, and he was in a rather petulant mood, particularly perturbed by my own mortal, prominent pride. It all became clear. She awoke to blood dripping through bones and tossed us corset thread, caged moths driving their corpses against the rotting pyre of degradation, ribs stifled by flesh, tears lining cold sheets as her head rose from the shape she left on the goose pillow, feathers of death held inside, yet another adorned corpse in the wretched tomb of memory. Her sleeping skeleton formed the human frame, and she paced to the window, her reflection unclear against the haunted carousel of three lining the foggy distance. Fingers on the window pane, it all became clear. As she let out the blood pool under her tongue, the lake screaming, her mermaid heart too strong, even amidst this deathly area of pulsating insanity, her fragmented cocoon held in asphyxia, waiting to become. You were diabolical, a monster, and I was inadvertently feeding your unpalatable appetite with my reactions. You'd get a rise out of me to feast my anger and gorge on agitation's ugliness. You liked the taste of bitterness. You doused me in it just so you could lick it off. Making me look insane was your game, and it fucking aroused you. It all became clear that you would never be fulfilled, so I quietly killed you. I let you starve, wither away to skin and bones, but simply keeping silent. I'd say rest in peace, but I can't stop smiling. And before leaving you, I will create my own interpretation. And even if I feel a bit ashamed because of all the talented people I just read, I hope you will not be too disappointed by my work. I led in murk, gloom kissing my breast and sinful roses, offering my body to the mist, when from the depth of my soul a ray of light pierced through darkness. It all became clear. I was not dead yet, and weeping on my grave was not the solution, so I dug my nails into the earth and I digged until I reached the land of the living, the air smell of dried flowers and new beginnings. So now it's done. We've spent some time together, and I hoped that you discovered some interesting people to go and read. And I will be back very soon, and I will always be happy to have you by my fire. So, here it ends. I hope you enjoyed it and that I accompanied you a bit on your daily task or your rest, or just, at night, cozy. I will advise you to slowly come back to reality. And when that's done, go on Instagram and follow the people you care for. They are all listed in the description in order of appearance. Follow this channel if you're interested in listening more of my stories, and activate the small bell as well, so you know when a new video is up. Have a wonderful time, my weary traveler, and may your heart be rested. I'm J.M. Peterson, and I'm a storyteller.